Happy Self-Love Sunday. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that your journeys are going well. First, I want to apologize that I was not able to do a podcast and video last week because my daughter's an all-star cheerleader and I am a crazy cheer mom who cheers and loses her voice at every competition. So I think that from now on cheer weekends, I will just post on my Instagram and Facebook pages. So I hope that you go out and look up Moe Sass Fitness LLC on Facebook and Moe Sass Fitness on Instagram and follow me for those posts on those Sundays because I will not have the voice to be able to do my podcast or my videos. And I'm really proud of that. And speaking of proud, today I want to come and have a conversation about an exercise that I do every week with my private Facebook group, and also reach out to me if you would like to be a part of that. And it's an exercise where every Monday we talk about why I'm proud of myself, and every Thursday is why I love myself. And one of the reasons why I do this program in these exercises is because we were conditioned to think so many negative things about ourselves from very early on. And I find that it is easier for people. I'm telling you, I run across women all over because that's just who I am. Like, I love to meet people. I travel alone. And I just have, I think sometimes I just have this face where it's like, let me come up to her and tell her everything that's going on in my life. I know she can help, even if she can just give me a hug. And that's funny because this cheer weekend we were in Indianapolis, and it was a lady. She was in the cafeteria part of the hotel, and it's not really cafeteria, it's like the kitchen where we go have breakfast. And she was just having a moment, and I'm like, do you need a hug? And she was like, I can always use a hug. So I'm hugging her. My daughter's like, Mom, you're weird. But she doesn't understand me. She doesn't understand that I understand that life gets hard, and sometimes all you need is a hug. You think I don't need a hug sometimes? But anyway, I digress. Let's get back to these exercises and why I feel it's so important. I run across women all the time who have no problems with, I'll say, oh my God, you're beautiful. Oh, I don't have any makeup on. Oh, my nose is too big. Oh, I don't like my eyes. Oh, I'm too big. Oh, I'm too dark. Oh, I'm too skinny. I mean, there's just no happiness there. It's always something very negative that they will spew off first. And so I wanted to put this practice into place because I think it's so important. It is the epitome of everything that you love and are proud of yourself. Because what that will do is it will stop you from looking for praise and validation from others. You have to give it to yourself. And listen, I grew up in a church. I understand about giving and I understand about selflessness. I understand that. But what I also have come to understand now that I'm older and I'm grown and I can interpret things for myself, I know that I must be full in order to give myself away. It is very important that we give our gifts away. That's why I talked about us being 1 in 400 trillion. There's a reason why you are here. There is something that you have that this world so desperately needs. But if you don't fill yourself up, if you're not proud of yourself, if you don't love yourself, if you don't give yourself your I am statements, then you're not going to be able to fully give away your gift. I hear so many people say, I'll give somebody the shirt off my back. Well, what does that even mean if you're looking for a shirt to come back to you? I used to be that person. Give away everything all the time and just be empty and sitting around waiting for somebody to come and give me that same thing back. But it wasn't until I started feeling myself that I was able to understand that the whole purpose of it is just to give yourself away without the expectation of anything coming back, but it does come back. It comes back 20-fold, forget 10. So the practice of I am, let's start with that. Every single day, I have a mirror on my wall, and I know you see me look away a little bit if you're watching the video. If you're on the podcast, I'm sitting actually in front of this very large mirror I have in my room where I have I am statements about myself. Some of these things are how I feel about myself today, and some of these things are me speaking life into myself because they're nearly not things that are here yet. So for example, I have I am powerful, I am love, I am light, I am a great mom, I'm going to live a life of abundance, I am a wonderful wife. I'm not married, I'm single, but I project, right? I am a great friend, I'm a winner, I'm a survivor, I'm successful, I am a giver. Every single morning I see that. Every single day I come into my room, I see that. I walk past that. And I take those words with me throughout the day. because life will beat you down. And not to mention, let's start, the mind. I always say the mind is crazy. It will spew out so much negativity. It will have you thinking the worst of worst. And I'm not a person, a doctor who studies the mind. I don't understand why the mind necessarily works the way it do, but it does. I don't know if it's conditioning from when we were small. I'm not sure of that, but I know for sure that the mind will go to a negative space first before it ever comes to anything positive. So you have to feed it every day. That is your job. That is your responsibility. When we're younger, we're supposed to feed it into our kids. But you know something I know about kids? They're really smart. They will understand when a mom is steady telling them and pushing them and you're so this and you're so that. But yet the mom doesn't even feel that way about herself. So it's like, how can you push me to this? And how can you say that I'm this when you're not even attempting to be half of that? Not to say that you can't do it or you shouldn't do it. But what I'm saying is you have to show them better than you can ever tell them about this love of self. So it starts with you, right? So I generally lead with the I am statements. And then on my vision board, I have a we are. And we are, it's a team. So my team is my family, right? So it's, we are unstoppable. We are boundless. It's different words that shape not just myself, but I shape my family. Okay, so that's one practice. The other practice is I picked a day. I pick Monday, Proud Mary Monday, where I come in and I say every day why I'm proud of myself. Why do I do that? Because you should be proud. I'm a mom, single mom. It's not easy. I'm trying to be a friend to my friends, and it's not easy sometimes because sometimes you don't get it right. I'm trying to project love and give things, and it's hard. So I am proud when I make a mistake. I am proud when I fumble and I can pick myself back up and move through and understand that it was a mistake that doesn't define me. I'm proud of that. So I want women to get in the habit of every single week telling yourself, why are you proud of you? It's important that you be proud of you and not looking for me to tell you or someone else to tell you. Fill yourself up. And every Thursday, why I love myself Thursday. I love the way I love life now. It's so beautiful. I can really get so emotional because I never felt this way before. I was so filled with negativity. I let my mind control me, but now I control my mind. And it wasn't, and I want to be clear when I make these videos and I say these things, I'm not saying that you're not capable of love or that you shouldn't have love in your life when you are at these moments. What I'm saying to you is the love that you have, the love that's around you, love that's in your life, it becomes on such a huge magnitude that you can't even imagine, because now you're giving selflessly. See, someone has taught us it's selfish to put you first. It's selfish to love you. It's selfish to be proud. Listen, let me tell you something. You have to break yourself free of those chains. No one else can do it for you. No one could do this for me. I had to say, you know what? Let me think about this for a second. If I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, and God is within me, that means that I must be full before I can go out here and do all the things that I do. I can do all things, but first the strength must be within. I can't do it from an empty space. Because if you do it from an empty space and from an empty place and from a negative place and from a dark place, and you're just like, oh, I'm such a good person, I give this shirt off my back. Honey, don't play with me today. I know what that is. It's because you're wanting someone to put that shirt on you. You want someone to give it to you. You want someone to be proud of you. You want somebody to pat you on the back. And although you are deserving of it, you have to know you are. And when you know you are, is when you give it to yourself every day. And that's when you can give yourself away. I sit up here on Sundays, sometimes regardless of how I feel, because I'm not going to lie, today I was like, I really don't want to get out of my bed. But I can get up now and do this and give myself away, knowing that the return is this feeling that I'm feeling that I can't even describe to you right now. It's the feeling of, thank you, God, for bringing me here. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the love that you have given to me. So even when people told me that I wasn't worthy and that nobody loved me, you always loved me. And therefore, now that I love myself, no, I am not looking for no one else to tell me anymore. I got this. I got this. And this is what I want you to have. I want you to look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, big booty and all. I love you. You have brought me through so much. I've come this far in life. I'm proud that I can get up in the morning and keep going when everything around me is in chaos. I am proud that when everything seems to be falling apart, somehow things fall together. But you have to give it to you. So, the practice. 3 practices, actually. The first one is I am. Get you a list, write down. Don't use my words, use yours. And if you can't come up with a full list, pick one word, and that'll be your word for the day. If you're saying I am powerful, embody powerful all day long. Don't let anyone take it from you. Take that word with you all day. Own it. I'm powerful. I'm powerful. Speak it into existence. Speak life into you. I am powerful. Take it all day. If you want to, you can choose a different word every day. It's up to you. Take 2 days out of a week. Call it what you want. I need you to tell yourself why you're proud of you. It's so important to do. And then I want you to say why I love myself. Just one day. Just one day a week where you do that. It doesn't have to be the same day, or it can be. It's up to you. But I want you to get in the habit of practicing it. And I want you to understand, especially to my parents or to my influencers, people see right through you. So sometimes you have to understand that you gotta give it to yourself before you can give it away to others. Because when it comes back, honey, it's so bountiful and it's so beautiful. And then when you give it away, it's like, she doesn't expect anything back from me. She's just loving me to be loving me. And that scares people. I'm just gonna be honest right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, it scares people when you do that. Sometimes I know that I'm a lot when I meet people. They're like, how the hell can she just love me? And don't want nothing from me. Don't even have to talk to me again after this. But just gives me all this love, hugs, everything. And then, because I understand now. It's not about holding on. It's not about squeezing tight. It's just about giving myself away, and that's my gift, and I give it away freely. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I am going to get off of here. I started a new venture, and it's challenging, but I needed a challenge. So I'm going to go get ready for that, and I'll probably share that with you in a couple of months. I'm not there yet on the sharing yet. Again, look out for me, Moe Sass Fitness LLC on Facebook, Moe Sass Fitness on Instagram. Reach out to me for any questions, anything you want to discuss, to inquire about my life coaching that I do with so many beautiful women. So I hope to hear from you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.